Welcome back to Tools and Clowns. I'm Chris.
I'm Carlos, and this is a welcome back. I know you haven't seen us in a little while.
We've been gone for a little bit, but
Yes.
now we are back. And for today's episode, we're going to do the trailer reaction for the new Aquaman trailer from the San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep, we're both excited because I think in reviewing the DC movie Justice League last one, I think this was our favorite character coming out of it. I know at least it was mine.
Yeah, it's certainly one of my favorite characters. Yeah, I like the
He is
DC
the
characters,
favorite character of mine.
but Jason Momoa does a great job with this.
And I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, which you are not.
But he was one of my favorite characters in Game of Thrones.
He was
That's why
awesome.
I don't like it, because
he
got rid
died.
of him.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyways, so for today we're going to do the Aquaman trailer. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So with that, let's take a look.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
My father was a lighthouse keeper. My mother was a queen.
And she's super hot.
And Nicole Kidman.
And
But
Nicole
life
Kidman.
is a way of bringing people together.
And a baby Jason
Hey, little
Momoa.
baby. He's not like buff. I love this scene.
Yeah, this scene is great. Don't pick on little Jason Momoa. He's got backup.
Yeah, like a shark. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's kick-ass. Every
So I'm not sure what he's doing here, whether he's stopping just everybody in the sea or bad
saving somebody,
guys.
or bad guys, or a bad sub.
I've been looking for you.
She looks good.
Okay, here's the thing. He's got a full suit of armor on. She's got outfit on. But Jason Momoa has to have no shirt on?
Because he's buff.
Oh,
That's for the girls.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
This war is for you to take your rightful place as king.
Trust me, I am no king.
And he breaks steel with his
Thinking
bare
you're not
hands.
thinking
Man
at
of
all.
Steel, Person of Steel.
He's not the Man of Steel.
He can break steel.
Yes, he's the Man of Water. Aquaman.
Strap in.
That is cool. The visual.
The effects of this down in the world are pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know how no one ever found that, from the...
There's no technology. Common radar.
Where's the lava come from?
To be fair, islands are created with
Yeah, but I
volcanoes
thought
and
when
lava
it hits
and
the water, it turns to
pools.
rock. Yeah.
I'm no leader.
Speaking of realism, lifting a sub out of the water.
Well, he is superhero.
I came to save my home and the people that I love.
Like her.
You
Yes.
think you're unworthy to lead because you're of two different
Mera.
worlds.
Big wave.
That is exactly why you are worthy.
Like an alien. Didn't it look like an
Yeah.
alien from Aliens?
Oh, I don't know what that guy
Fishy
is.
people.
Yeah, fish people.
Sharks with friggin' laser
Black
beams. Laser beams.
Manta.
Little Austin Powers. And who does not want to ride an underwater alligator?
Like you do.
Right? With a goat. Redheads, you gotta love them.
That's that same sound he made when he was in Justice League. Woo!
Awesome.
All right.
Yep, very good. So, you want me to give you my thoughts? You're supposed to say what are your thoughts?
So what are your thoughts on
Okay,
that,
thank
Carlos?
you. Let me say, very excited. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. I think they took what was good about that character, the humor, the
Right.
natural sense of fun that
Right.
Momoa, I think, brings to the character.
Yeah.
They've imbued it. We've been talking about this for a long time.
Right.
DC seems too serious.
Yep.
Marvel seems to have a good time,
Yes.
especially with like the Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
They're not taking themselves too seriously. This character naturally is kind of that surfer dude, having fun.
Well, that's Jason
kicking
Momoa's
ass.
take on it.
It is.
And
It's
I
his
like
take
that.
on it, and we
Yeah.
like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think that makes us a lighthearted. The other reason, in my opinion, I think this is going to be a success. No one knows about this world.
Yeah.
No one
Right.
knows about. I consider myself a comic book aficionado, and
Right.
I know like this much about
Aquaman's background.
Aquaman, his
Yeah.
background, and what was he, and I mean, honestly, in the originals, he was pretty much one of the lamest characters.
Yeah, like in the
he's like,
Justice League.
Justice League is like
the-
he was lame, but in this one, I'm really looking for. I think because we don't know a lot about it, I know you agree with me here that because we don't know a lot about it, kind of like Guardians of the Galaxies,
Right.
we don't have any expectations.
Right. Yeah, with Guardians of the Galaxy, you went into it and you just said, okay, these are the characters,
Right.
this is fun.
Right.
When you have Batman and Superman, everyone goes in with a predetermined idea of what those characters are.
40, 50 years worth.
Right.
Right.
But you go in with your personal idea
Correct.
of what that is. And if it doesn't match in the movie, then you get upset.
No one's
Whereas-
dreaming about Aquaman's background in this
So
way.
Aquaman, you go in, you go, okay, whatever you present to me,
Right.
that is what Aquaman is.
Yeah, I agree.
And it seems like fun. The Justice League and the Man of Steel, those were very dark and trying to be
They were
realistic.
rezzing
Yeah.
Superman from the
Right.
grave, and
It seems like this one they're going much more even Wonder Woman-esque with we're gonna have a good time. It's going to be action. It's going to be fun.
That's probably their most successful movie. I think it is their most successful movie to date. Because, again, same thing. People knew a little bit of backstory about it, but not a whole lot. They could get invested in the character.
Yeah. So how popular do you think this one's going to be?
So I'm going to go here. We're going to do this based on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm going to say critic score. I think this is going to do better than average critic score. I think Wonder Woman loves in the highest. I'm going to say Aquaman critic score 78.
Okay. And what about the fans?
I think the fans are going to be mid-80s. I'm going to think 84, 85 is what I'm going to kind of aim for.
I think it's going to be a little bit less. The critics are always harsh on fun movies, so I'm thinking maybe 72, which is still very good for them.
Okay, all right.
But I think the fans are going to love it. I think they're going to be in the 90s. So say 90.
Ooh, that's okay. Okay, I think it's going to do well. I don't know if it's going to be in the 90s, but I think it's going to do well.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. And the other thing is, I think when they've taken the scripts of those, some solid cast, like you said, Nicole Kidman. There's got some other actors.
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren. I mean, Dolph Lundgren's back. Holy cow!
Come on.
Feels like we're back in the
How
80s
can you
again.
not love that.
Dolph
movie?
Lundgren, right?
Lundgren,
He's Mara's father. I think one of the kings in this. So I think they've got some good peripheral actors. And Mimon hasn't been like a star until Justice League and Game of Thrones, but I think he's a good character to carry it through and start to take it with him.
Actor oozes cool.
He is
you know
cool.
what I mean?
He's
you're going to do
cool.
well in that kind of movie because the guys are going to think it's cool. The girls want to see him with his shirt off because clearly he's not allowed to wear
He's
shirts.
not allowed to wear a shirt. I mean, I think it's in his contract.
I think so too, yeah.
And he must flex.
Now, the one thing I don't know in this one,
flex.
like we said about this character, does everyone have powers? Like I thought Aquaman.
That'll
was
be interesting to see if it's everyone. Well, like Black Panther, right?
Right.
Everyone kind of had the technology, but there's only one character that had the power. So it'll be interesting to see
how that works.
That backstory.
All right, so smash that like button. Subscribe. I'm Chris.
I'm Carlos, and we're Tools and Clowns.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.